Happy pre-recording sneak peek of Tea and Tarot Tuesday. It is a late night episode, um, but we're here and we made it. Cheers. Hope you have your tea. Hope you're enjoying the journey. If you get a chance to catch me tonight for our sneak peek live, thank you for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Um, what I like to do here on Tea and Tarot Tuesdays, which I will release this pre-recording on Tuesday. What I like to do is I like to pull the strongest energies of the upcoming week at a glance for the divine masculine, feminine, collective, messages from spirit and Lemuria, and some next steps that we can take from the four agreements as well as some T formations. So, hey Montano, welcome. You made it on, friend. Glad you made it. Glad you're here. I know it's a late night, but or I guess I'm not sure wherever you are all over the world, but I am tuning in late tonight for this pre recording. I was going to go to a pool party, hence the swimsuit, but then I realized that I'm not really about pool party scenes anymore. And I just couldn't get out of the house. Oh, it's 7 in the morning where you're at. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. You're up bright and early. Nice. I hope YouTube gave you the notification like a little alarm clock. So that's pretty awesome that you were able to make it. Glad you're here. Um, So yeah, I am sipping on the tea for this evening is a white rose, and I squeezed some lemon in there, and it's really not even, it's a cold brew. So yeah, I think I just wanted something to sip on. So I hope you have your tea so we can get in the tea of the energy as well. Welcome on. Hi, Clayton Salmon. Are you single? Thank you for the question. I do not answer personal questions like that while I'm on my Tea and Tarot Tuesday live, but I appreciate the curiosity. So let's go ahead and see. But I'm glad you are here. We're going to see what's going on with the energies, the vibes. What's the vibes on this Friday or Saturday, wherever you are? I'm going to see what's going on, you guys. How was your week? How was your week? Welcome on, everyone. Some Gemini reading, Montano asks. Well, we're not quite doing the signs tonight. We're just doing a general energy read for the divine feminine, masculine, and collective. Hi, Andres. Love. Welcome, DY. Hi. Adarsh. Hi. Nice tattoo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Pentacles. So what I love about this for the Divine Feminine at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and clear this energy here, so that we can set the intentions for the people who are watching to be on here for all positive intentions, positive vibrations. That is what this channel is about. If you have not seen my live before, if you have not seen me before, I am Princess Leah 888. I channel the highest frequencies of conscious love from spirit. So as we pull into the energies of the divine collective, we are setting the intentions that we can connect to the strongest frequencies of love, of light, of healing, because here on my channel, my intention is to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. And some of these questions I can't actually read. I'm trying to get to all of them, so thank you. So some of these are interesting questions. I don't know if they're geared towards me or not. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. So Spirit, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for guiding this reading as we are tapping into your highest frequencies of love. I ask that we all bring about our strongest, highest, purest intentions of light, of love, of positivity. And for those who cannot come in that vibration, may they remove themselves from this space, for we are only tapping into those frequencies. Thank you so much. May your light shine through me. May I be able to be a messenger to, to guide the collective in all that we need to know. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. All right. Aaron said, I be vibrating, don't worry. Okay, now. All right. So this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine here. I'm seeing that as that new abundance, that divine abundance that's coming in. So we just came off, a really big week with that super blue full moon in Aquarius on Monday, and we still have some big energies that are happening. We have all of the so many planets in retrograde right now. Mercury is about to go direct next week. We also just entered into Virgo season yesterday. And not to mention that we still have Pluto in retrograde through the sign of Aquarius at 0 degrees. We still have Neptune in retrograde through the sign of Pisces at 29 degrees. We still have Saturn in retrograde through the sign of Pisces, as well as Chiron in retrograde through the sign of Aries. So there's a lot of still reflection as we are vibrating at such high energies with these lunar cycles. Now, this full moon that we had in Aquarius was a reset. This reset, Aquarius is about the individual humanitarian, being able to set aside, be okay with being an individual in the collective, not needing to fit in, not needing to, go with the motion of what everyone else is doing just because they're doing it, right? That's the powerful energy of the Aquarius, is being comfortable being in their own worlds. And so I love that we have this energy, because that Aquarius is the fixed sign. This world card has all of the fixed signs, including Aquarius, and then you have Scorpio, and then you have Taurus, and then Leo. And so this feminine here is in this energy of taking on a brand new journey, a brand new world, investing in a brand new life is what I'm hearing. So you might be looking at new opportunities. You might be looking at new jobs, new homes, new cars, new schools. I'm hearing just a new set of world, because you are tapping into your higher timeline. So let's see what the feminine energy is all about here. And just to disclose, we all have feminine energy within us. We all carry the feminine and masculine energy within us. The feminine energy is about the non-physical, the thought, the conception, the sensualization of the physical. Whereas the masculine is the physical, is the tangible, is what brings it into fruition. So that's why we need a balance of both of them in order to be able to operate at our highest quality. Okay. So we have the feminine that came out, 4 cards, beautiful Crone of Pentacles and Strength, and the Tower and the 6 of Swords. So, and then the bottom of the deck is showing the Queen of Swords. So I'm seeing this with a with the feminine, yes. I just saw someone say, who said that? Zen QZ. I'm going through it. Yes. That's that Tower card that I'm seeing here. We might be feeling like we're going through it. This feminine collective right now, but she's really tapping into her strength to be able to show up as abundant, as the abundant space that she is, about as the abundance that she is. She is that high vibrational frequency that is able to channel and tune into the abundance that she is. Though she has all of these possessions, though she has I'm hearing, though she has had a long life with this tower, she's gone through a lot of challenging and difficult times. However, she's on her way to calmer waters because she has endured with strength, with that gentle compassion, and she is now showing up as this crone, right, which is the King of Pentacles. She's showing up as the most mature king crone of them all. The modern goddess tarot deck does not have any, is all feminine energy. So that's why this is for the divine feminine. The crone of Pentacles is the most mature. The most mature of all. It's the last king of Pentacles in the tarot. And so you can see that she is an elder. She's lived a long life, yet she is still actually sprinkling. Even though she has abundance, what she has reaped, what she has sown, she is reaping. Even though she has all the abundance, she is sprinkling more seeds into the earth so that she can continue to give back, continue to sow and reap. But it is causing her, what she doesn't see, that this is has been a challenge of discernment. The Queen of Swords is about using your discernment to be able to speak and set those boundaries for yourself and for others. Maybe this feminine has not had a good um, history of setting healthy boundaries. Maybe this feminine has not been able to really balance her mind, her head, and her heart with being able to emotionally and logically make those important decisions and set those important boundaries. Maybe have those, I'm hearing, healthy relationships by being able to set her standards and keep them high. But you see how she is, even though her sword is upright, there's that blue butterfly there landing on it, meaning though she is ready for battle, when you have your sword upright, that means you are, protecting and in this defense. But with that butterfly landing, she is gentle enough that the butterfly doesn't feel threatened. So though she is keeping her protection, though she is staying within her own boundary of defense, she's still in a gentle space where the butterfly doesn't even feel threatened. Which means she's also staying still enough for the butterfly to not fly away. And you see how it's splitting in half of that full moon, because we are coming, well, it's been almost a week now since we had that full moon peak, but again, those energies linger. And not to mention, let me fix this little choker, dude. It's actually kind of cute. It was on my arm, and it was like covered up with my robe. So I was like, let's see what it's like on my neck. Thought it was cute. I don't know. Try it out. But you know, not to mention that Mercury retrograde is all about communication. Mercury is the planet that rules, consciousness and communication and transportation. So it being in retrograde until the 28th, we still also have a couple weeks after of that post shadow energy, which sometimes it can even be a bit stronger than, the actual retrograde. So we have to make sure that we are staying grounded and using our discernment with the way that we're communicating, the way that people are communicating to us, the way we're setting our boundaries, the way that we're setting our standards, because we're coming into, as we know, that new world. And even if it does cause things to crumble and epiphanies to awaken and catastrophes to occur, it is enlightening us nonetheless, so that we can go to calmer waters, so that we can get out of Dodge, so that we can build the strength that is within us. Strength is also an indication of that gentle compassion, that gentle strength, where you are, so calm and gentle that the lion doesn't even feel threatened. The wolf doesn't feel threatened. You see all these animals around her, the deer, the doe doesn't feel threatened, right? Because she is able to be gentle enough to be a safe space, a safe energy for them, that they don't feel that they have to put their guard up. But she also has a discernment about herself, where she does still make sure that they are aware that you cannot just attack me, you cannot just bite my head off, right? Because that is the value of authentic strength, is what I'm hearing. Authentic integrity. Really beautiful. Saying that there's a difference between, saying, I will protect myself to the point where no one can come in, and, you know, having that strength that's like basically armor, and then being able to say, you can still be you can still be around, you can still come into my space, right? You are still welcome into my space, but there is a boundary that you must abide. And I'm hearing for the feminine, that could be things like, setting financial boundaries, or setting emotional boundaries, setting energetic boundaries. I'm hearing to, even perhaps that's for like romantic levels, for some, this won't resonate with for all, but perhaps you're setting your standards higher, instead of just letting anybody come into your, space, or just, you know, being nice to them just because they bought you a drink and whatever. You are setting your standards higher. This is for some for some feminines. It's funny that my throat started um, closing up on that. So this is a truth for some feminines that need to speak up on saying, you will not treat me any old kind of way. You, will not speak to me in any old way, or just because you did this for me doesn't mean I owe you that, or feeling that your significance is based on another. So that's what I'm hearing. Maybe there are some feminines who are also setting. Um, I'm hearing like sexual boundaries. Maybe some feminine are practicing. And again, like I said, it's feminine is not gender specific, so you could be male or female, and setting these boundaries. But the feminine energy within us may be at that space where they are setting, boundaries of I'm remaining committed to myself until committed to, or I'm practicing celibacy until I'm married, or save, because they're recognizing their value of who they are. They're recognizing the value of their own. And they're saying, you I am significant. I am my own significant other, and I don't need to seek that in another. And they're recognizing that they are just as precious and valuable as the riches and the abundance of the external things. And so that's really beautiful if that resonates for some of you. So let's go ahead and tap into this masculine energy here. So I'm not really paying attention to the chat. I kind of lost uh, focus on it when there were some conversations that didn't seem to be pertaining to my energy. So, but yes. Yes, I hope you all doing well. Thank you for being here with us tonight. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit that like button. You can subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888, and hit the notification bell if you would like to know whenever I go live. So let's see what the masculine is up to tonight. Masculine energy, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So this High Priestess, some of these cards came out in today's reading of my daily divine message during my 21-day soul cleansing journey, like the Crown of Pentacles and this High Priestess card. So this masculine is also tapping into their higher self, and exploring their spirituality and their spiritual connection with divine, as well as strengthening that wisdom within. Thank you. And walking away from what's no longer serving them so that they can, look at that, beautiful, walk into what is destined for them, what is already written in the Akashic records. There's those fixed signs again: Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Really beautiful. And so, because he's walking away from what is no longer serving, because he is coming into the Queen of Wands, he's becoming more confident in himself. Maybe this masculine is working out. Maybe this masculine is getting, eating healthy. Maybe this masculine has been really paying attention to mind, body, spirit, alignment. And it's because in doing so, he's aligning with soul. He's aligning with his purpose, with his destiny. And then these came out. They're look facing me up in reverse, and it's the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. And so interesting that they are here, that they landed on my leg um, in reverse. So let's see what that is about with that Wheel of Fortune here. Do we want to read it reverse? Let's see. Well, with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups out here, with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups, there's definitely something that the masculine is very passionate about, that is contracted with divine, with soul, something that is an eternal love. But perhaps he been has fallen to the recklessness of that fiery Knight of Wands energy. Maybe he has fallen reckless to I'm hearing to third party, to three. I just heard to threesomes, to just too much. I'm hearing with this Knight of Wands and Three of Cups reverse is a hypersexuality, which is interesting that maybe that's why the feminine is showing up here with that sword in defense, saying, I am not going to give myself to you freely just because you are asking for it. You have to earn it because you have been very reckless with my heart. You've been reckless with your wand for some. That's what I'm hearing with this right now, with the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card reverse as well. Now, for the sake of the lovers, I forgot to put clothes on them. I'm gonna have to cover them up. So with this lovers and the Ace of Cups is, again, that's that fresh divine relationship. That's divine love. That's self love. That's also eternal love. For some, if you resonate with the twin flame journey, this could be a twin flame journey for you. The lovers is a divinely orchestrated activation of love. And when I'm seeing this Ace of Cups, I'm hearing that that's why this Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands are out here, because the masculine is finally awakening to what is destined for him, what is destined for soul. And he's recognizing where he has fucked up. There's no other word to say it. I don't have, for lack of better words, pardon my French, but he knows he really effed up. He's feeling that right now because he's recognizing that someone was his person, that was divinely written in the stars for him, that was heaven sent, is what I'm hearing with this Wheel of Fortune. But he was way too, all he wanted was the physical. All he wanted was the sex, drugs, rock and roll. All he wanted was the fame, the limelight, the attention. This masculine, for some, again, this isn't going to resonate with all masculines, but this is what I'm hearing for some. If it resonates, just take what does, leave the rest behind. But for some masculines, they may have been addicted to sex. They may have been sexaholics, or maybe they were addicted to that behavior because perhaps it made them feel significant. Because now that they're in this Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, they are really working on themselves. Underneath that is the Tower. So there was something that completely catapulted them out of this mentality of this hypersexuality, this lackluster. So I'm surprised that we don't have the devil card coming out because of those. It really is giving a lot of like addictive vibes, but it could just really be that perhaps, underneath that is the hermit card. So he just really did not know. He had to go through, perhaps maybe he had a, maybe this tower card has to do with not having the best examples. Maybe he came from trauma. Maybe he had childhood trauma. Maybe his parents were uh, did not have a healthy relationship, and it really, really kind of screwed up his mental around love and relationships. And that's why he went into that hermit mode with the Four of Cups under that. Oh yeah, the Three of Cups or Three of Swords under that. That just flew out because he's really trying to understand how to love. I'm hearing that Lil Wayne song, "How to Love." You had a lot of, what is it? You had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck. Couldn't never figure out how to love. How to love, right? You had a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now you're in the corner trying to put it together. How to love. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing right now. So that's what he's working on, though. That's what that Queen of Wands is about. Really working on that. Maybe he's going through to, to just, again, to try to figure out how to improve himself or herself. Again, I'm just saying the genders for sake of ease, but it's not gender related. So I hope that's okay. But I think when the Ace of Cups comes out, I always hear it as an activation of divine love. Something that really activated him. And that catastrophe under there, that Tower card under the Queen of Wands with this Ace of Cups really is showing that there was something. Perhaps it was a breakup. Perhaps it could have been a breakup. It could have been meeting someone who just completely like was that blew his mind, right? That he just never thought he would meet. Maybe he or maybe he dreamed of this person and prayed for this person, and then when this person came in, if this is a romantic person, external, which again I'm getting those strong vibes with the Lovers card out here and the Ace of Cups, but um, maybe it just really scared him, is what I'm hearing, because it was something that he never thought his prayer was actually going to be answered. So interesting. That's really beautiful, masculine. That's what this week is awakening us to, is really trying to learn how to love. Maybe he got caught up in the passion and the drama of other people's gossip as well with that Three of Cups reverse. Maybe he was afraid of what other people were saying about this relationship that he really knows is a divinely orchestrated soul connection. With the high priestess that came out at the bottom of the deck, the high priestess card has that the black and white pillars on the side of her, with the letters B and J. So maybe this connection is an interracial connection for some. Maybe you look differently, or maybe you come from different classes or different parts of the world, different cultures, and the things that people are saying, even if it's whether it's your family, your friends, could just be society, the culture in and of itself. you know, could feel really challenging. And that's where that Tower card is coming in, could be as well. Maybe this was a connection that was taboo or forbidden. Maybe you work together, I'm hearing. Maybe you are family friends. Maybe you were our boss employee dynamic, or you know, something like that, perhaps. Something that may not necessarily be illegal or bad, but it just could be frowned upon within the community, perhaps. So, bottom of the deck for the collective is the Emperor. The Emperor card again was at the bottom of the deck today for my soul cleansing journey. So some of you guys might be interested in the soul cleansing journey that I'm doing on my daily divine messages from spirit. Right now we're on almost at the end of the 21 days of this soul cleansing journey, but today was day 19, and it was about, you know, planning out your 50-year plan and looking into the future and allowing yourself to look at who you are becoming in order to be who you want to be 50 years from now. And the Emperor also came out. So you might want to take a look at that. Feel free to look at my channel, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to check out the playlist Daily Divine Messages from Spirit, or my 21-day soul cleansing journey. So sorry, you guys, I'm not really paying attention to the chat, but I appreciate that you are here. I get really distracted when I look into the chat, even though I love it. But sometimes it takes me away from being able to really say the messages that are coming through. So I appreciate. Um, Montano asked, "Do I have a Snapchat?" I don't. I mean, I don't really even get on my Snapchat like at all anymore. But I do have a TikTok and I do have an Instagram, Princess Leah 888. You can definitely follow me there, you guys. Um, okay, there's some things that I don't think are pretty positive here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I need to get some moderators for this, because there were some things on here that I couldn't really get to that I would like to release. So probably gonna have to ask some of you guys to be a moderator on my next one, maybe Montano, because you, my buddy, you be coming on here whenever you can, and I appreciate that. Um, but thank you. Liv, Eddie, thank you for your positive words. If no one told you today you're pretty, thanks. I appreciate you. You are pretty too. Your soul is pretty. I appreciate that. All right, you're right. Back to the cards. Thanks. You said mod me. Okay, I will figure out how to do that, and I will mod y'all. Yeah, Matano says I'll be there. Thank you. So bottom of the deck for the collective is beautiful. We have the Six of Cups. So this might be you. There might be some strong activations going on with past life connections, past life love. Um, Sans, do you say you said can we get back to the High Priestess? What do you mean? Um, the High Priestess never actually came out. It was just at the bottom of the deck. So, what do you mean by that? Like, are you wondering what does High Priestess mean? Let me know. Let me know what you mean by that. Yeah, but with this Six of Cups here for the bottom of the deck of the collective as one, is that past life energy, past life love, past life timelines, um, lifelong love, true love, pure love, childhood love. It could also be indicating siblings and families. Um, really beautiful energy. And then, yeah, underneath that's the Four of Cups. So there's definitely some contemplation and reflection on this really genuine, you know, eternal love that's out here. Um, yeah. And though, but what's beautiful, look at that. Oh, wow, this is really beautiful energy, guys. We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Page of Swords. So it's really beautiful of the Six of Wands of victory. This is going to be a victorious completion of fulfillment of generational abundance and wealth and legacy and family. There's going to be this is going to be victorious, this lifelong past life connection. So it is transforming you, though. The Judgment card, that's that Saturn energy. Saturn retrograde. Saturn rules karma and responsibility. So right now we're all going through, because that Wheel of Fortune is out, we're going through this major transformation to really align and make sure that we are aligned with our frequency to the core, the frequency that we came to this earth and with, the frequency that we have always been, our soul is, that we chose to make sure we stay and reclaim that connection. Um, Zan's QZ says, I'm asking, is there something going on with, I'm sorry, there's something going on with the Gemini energy because I'm going through it right now. And how can I change it? And then Mark says, change comes from yourself and your understanding thereof. That's a great response. Um, I don't know what you mean, Donut Killer. I would really appreciate it if you would apologize. Okay, there's some things. There are just some things that I don't need to respond back to. Okay. Um, again, moderators. Anyway, Montano says, no, ma'am, no, man, just listen and learn. How, Mark, says Pence. Okay, so I love that you guys are talking to each other as well. Okay. So, Zan's, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I think it's a silent P. He said, Montana, brother, I just need help. That's all. So, yes, Mark, you say do your own readings on your own, and it helps a lot for perspective. But it does also, yes, I agree. I agree with that. We, if we can tap into spirit on our own, if we can take that time to reflect, that is also where we can find peace. Gemini is going through it. I wish I could explain all of the transits that's going on the, astrological standpoint. I'm sorry, guys. Of course, the hold on, hold on. My meditation went on to commercial, which is so funny. Okay, now I can give you a little. Here's my little outfit, little pool outfit I was gonna wear, but I decided not to go to the pool. I don't know. I was so excited for socializing with the pool party, and then I just realized it's not my vibe anymore. I'd rather just hang out inside and talk to you all and be in my own space instead of around people who, um, you know, who might be on some nonsense as well that I don't know. just can't deal with these days. So going back to Zan's for your question, you know, Gemini is about duality anyway. And it's interesting that you say that because the Lover's card actually does represent Gemini energy. And we have that Gemini. And so when we have the Lover's card out, they're the twins, right? And there's that duality. It's about that um the feminine and masculine duality of energy, the polarities, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the light and the shadow. And right now, there is a lot of awakening that's occurring that is going to test. That's the Saturn energy right now because judgment is here. Because Saturn is in retrograde right now through the sign of Pisces. However, it is still affecting us all. And if you are battling maybe a duality about yourself, perhaps you're trying to show up in one way, that way, the way that you've always been taught to show up, but your soul is recognizing, is trying to, trying to communicate with you that you need to show up in the truth of who you are. Maybe there's something about your truth that maybe you have been ashamed of or afraid of being accepted about. I don't know you, but if that is what you're feeling, of this thing that you're going through, it if you're going through something, that transformation, that tower energy, that's going on right now within the masculine collective, within us all. You're working on yourself. This Queen of Wands is about working on yourself through the catastrophes and the, you know, major traumatic, you know, events that might be going on in your life. But that Hermit card here is about going in to reflect. That's what all of these, that's what retrogrades are about. Retrogrades are about the REs, right? Reflect, recoup, rest, all of that, reconcile. And so, with so many planets in retrograde right now, even if they're not necessarily, and I can't, again, I am not, I'm an astrological, I call myself an astrology enthusiast. I love, I understand and am able to articulate enough, but not enough to be able to go into a detailed conversation like that with you right at this moment. But I'd be happy to, chat with you individually if you would like, and we can take a look at your chart and we can see, some intuitive messages from spirit that is going on with you. If that's something you'd be interested in, you can always, I don't think I put my email in the description box yet, but I will at the end of this live. But femrims811 at gmail.com, or you can find me on my social media on Instagram or TikTok and message me there at Princess Leah 888. Okay. So back to this collective here. I hope that helps. I don't know if the high priest, if that really helped you. I didn't really explain the high priestess card for you, but I was kind of talking about that as far as the duality, because there was that the black and white pillar, which is that duality. Oh, good. You said it did help. Okay, wonderful. Sense. I'm glad. So yes, 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 yes. So thank you all. This is really beautiful. It's really beautiful energy though, because like I said, going back to this collective, the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, of that past life energy, of that soul love, of that eternal love, of that childhood true love, or with your, best friends or sibling kind of purity of friendship. There's something that is going to be um, victorious here. Something you're going to have, even if you are going through it all, that we saw with the feminine and the masculine energy of a, oh, I just realized that there's the tower out for the feminine too. I just forgot. But there's a lot of awakening catastrophes. They say breakdowns to break through. Sometimes you have to completely shatter everything in order to regain everything. Sometimes you have to lose everything to realize that you are everything. And so that's what's happening. Your whole world might be shattering and crumbling right now, but it's so that you can grow into this beautiful, victorious state of abundance, of light, of wealth, of generational legacy. If it's with a career, your status is getting ready to take off. If it's with a family or a partnership, you're going, your love is going to transform for generations after you, because you are doing the work today to build the strength within yourself to become who you are intended to be. Yes. And then of course you have the Page of Swords out here, which is known as the Stalker of the Tarot. So this Page of Swords I'm hearing is that, you have people watching. Spirit is watching, your counterpart, someone is watching you. The audience might be watching, right? If you are a public voice or figure or artist, the, they might be, you are being watched and admired is what I'm hearing. And you may even have a secret admirer. And then I'm also seeing with that third eye is that your angels are watching over you. And there's also a message from your angels that want to speak to you to help you through this transformational period, transforming period. Yeah, the Judgment card has that yin yang, going back to that shadow, the feminine, masculine balance. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. I love that for the collective. Really, really, really beautiful, especially after for those who have gone through the ringer, and that's that Chiron energy too. Chiron in Aries right now is also in retrograde. The Chiron is the wounded healer. Okay, the abuse and the trauma that you've gone through is what you are healing through right now, and it's allowing you to then be able to love 10 times that 10 of Pentacles, allowing you to love 10 times as much as you've ever been able to love before. So stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. San says that is what I'm going through. Let me get my tea because my throat chakra is starting to act funny. So perhaps there is some truth in here that needs to be cleared. San says that is what I'm going through. Wow. Daxie says I love you. Love you too. Montano says, can we donate? Yes, of course. I always appreciate love donations. I do have Venmo and Cash App set up right now under Princess Leah 888. So as of right now, I don't have like super chats or anything set up. I still need to get that, but so that is the way you can donate your gracious support. I appreciate that. Mark says, you are so calming and you create such a good picture of the reading. Bless. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Sometimes my readings will resonate, sometimes they won't, and that is okay. I cannot please them all. So I'm grateful for those that I can be of service to. San says, thank you. You're welcome. Most importantly, enjoy the journey. Most importantly. All right, guys. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And then we'll go into some messages from Lemuria and some next steps from our 4 agreements, some immediate action steps we can start taking right away in all of to help us through all of this energy. And then we'll wrap up with our T formation. Yes, I always appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. Thank you for those who have already hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and smash it. I think that's what they tell us to say. And then also feel free to subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888. Oh, Sam says we are friends now. I subscribed. Wonderful. That is wonderful. You read my mind as I was saying that. Appreciate that. You can always hit that notification bell as well if you'd like to know whenever I do go live, whenever I am posting. I have a couple of series that I do, including the Tea and Tarot Tuesday. I have my daily divine messages from Spirit, and right now we are almost at our completion of the 21-day soul cleansing journey, and this is my 7th annual soul cleansing journey. So you can find my playlist and see episodes from years and years ago, and see if anything resonates. I have a chakra healing series playlist, as well as an all signs series playlist. And every once in a while, I will do an energy check in. So I have an energy check in playlist you can also find. So, bottom of the deck from Spirit is the King of Cups. Yeah, there's something really emotionally stirring within this collective right now. Something that is really making us transform and mature, is what I'm hearing. Emotionally mature. And look, that King of Cups really wants to come out. It really wanted to come out. So, we are maturing. Something is helping us mature. The Two of Wands and the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune again, because we are coming into our justice. Look at that. We're coming into our karma, the karma that is set for us. Karma isn't bad, karma is cause and effect. So, again, if you've been doing your best, doing the work, trying to heal, seeing, therapists and counseling and just journaling and reflecting and just going within and asking for help and asking for guidance and allowing yourself to purge. If you're doing the work, if you're going through that shadow period, justice is serving you. The scales are balancing for you. Libra energy, which the collective is in. South Node is in Libra, which is about karma. The South Node is about karma. Libra is about justice. So, what has been rightfully owed to you will be and come to you in bounty, in fullness, in excess, more than you could have ever fathomed. And it's something that I'm hearing because of that Chiron also in Aries, with the North Node in Aries as well. That Six of Cups and Wheel of Fortune is really, saying here, telling me here with the Justice and King of Cups is that something that was lost in a past life or something that needs to balance itself from past life, is completing its karma in this life so that you can tap into your highest timeline, your fullest potential, and really take in what is your fullest light code that is for you. So you can really enjoy the exuberance of the pleasures of life's blessings and beauties and benefits because you deserve it. You deserve it, says Spirit. Montano says, "Do you play guitar? Do you play still guitar? Do you still play guitar? I I mean, I still know one song on the guitar. That's about it. But I dabble more in keys a little bit more than I do so guitars. I actually have songs that I've written on the guitar or on my keyboard. Yeah, but I would like to. I would like to one day. Zen says, I feel like the ancestors are trying to guide me and force me to do right. They might force you. That's why you're going through it. That's where that tower moment is coming through, right? That might be because, again, the universe will always meet you where you're at and where you are intended to be at. It will meet you at your highest frequency that your soul blueprint is at. But if you're not willing to meet it there, yeah, it might push you put a little fire under your tushy. It might, make you have to, it might, awaken your heart chakra. It might do all sorts of things. You may have to experience all sorts of things. The Dia de los Muertos, you may have to really tap in, cut cords. There's little scissors here. You may have to cut some cords, do some cord cutting ceremonies from your past so that you can renew. So, yeah, you said, I think so too. Montana says, maybe we can make some music. I'm down. Let's do it. I'm down. And oh my goodness, Sans, look at this. Just for you. Zen's, the High Priestess, just came out at the bottom of the deck from Spirit. Spirit is with you. The angels are with you. That's a deep question. Welcome on, Kevin Ramos. What do you think the meaning of life? That's what this High Priestess is all about. Understanding, really tapping into the meaning of life. Radical acceptance is what I see about this High Priestess. Every time I see the High Priestess, I think radical acceptance. Why? Because because she looks for the truth. Because she looks for the truth in her experiences. The High Priestess card is about seeking the wisdom from your experiences, good, bad, ugly. Yes, he said, I said that. Yes, you said, wow, wow. Rimby? I don't know what that means. Yeah, yeah. Kevin says, do you believe there's a life after death? I think that life is eternal. I think that soul is eternal, spirit is eternal. And I think that this human experience of life and death is part of this cycle of the expansion of consciousness, of the expansion of universe. The fact that we're trillions on trillions of years old as a universe means that our soul is trillions and trillions of years old, which means I do believe that there's reincarnation, and I do believe that we can choose to reincarnate back onto this earth plane, whether it's as another human. I believe my grandma reincarnated as my cat. I do believe that my cat, that's why his name is Grandma Tony Popsicle, because he was reincarnated, So I guess you could say life after death, indicating the fact that there really is no death. There's just the completion of this human journey in this particular human vessel, but our soul is always, always carrying on. That's what this Six of Cups is about. That's what this Wheel of Fortune is about. That's what this High Priestess card is about. Reflecting on the wisdom, on the Akashic wisdom that comes into the High Priestess as she develops her spiritual connection, as she grounds and accepts and heals from all of her experiences. That's why this King of Cups is here, because there's a strong emotional maturity that is happening. You see how he's carrying two cups, looking at them both, but he's like up to his waist in water. So much emotions, but he's learning how to be able to choose with his heart. That's why his heart is highlighted. There's a light coming through from his solar plexus, his heart, and his throat. So he can speak his truth, so that he can stand and express in his truth, so that he can follow his heart, with unconditional trust and conscious love so that he can step in his light and his self-will power and love, and emotions. Yeah, and then, wow, really beautiful, because then we have the Justice card, right? We saw that. And then the last two cards that came out is Universe, the Universe, also known as the World card, and then Oppression. So look at that. The Universe, I love that they considered the World card the Universe card, especially for tarot. So, or I'm sorry, for this Starseed Akashic Records tarot deck, because she's also like meditating with the light beam at her crown chakra underneath the ancient pyramid, because there is a brand new world that is awakening. um Hi, Usman Khan, new subscriber, thank you so much. One question, I don't know what that question means. It sounds like it's a personal question, which I'm not taking personal questions on this live right now. We're just doing a general reading. If you would like to have a personal conversation, I'd be absolutely happy to meet with you one-on-one, and we can, yeah, chat a little bit more. You can definitely reach out to me. Um, I will put the information in my description box. I forgot to do that before I went live tonight. But you can follow me on my Instagram or my TikTok, Princess Leah 888, or you can email me at primrose811. But yes, I love that this is here. I love that. Interesting. I want to just kind of sit with this of the oppression here, though, with the Universe and Justice, and the King of Cups and the High Priestess. Yeah, reflecting on the oppression that spirit sees that you've gone through. That's why the Justice is here. That's why the scales are balancing itself out. That's why the world is about to be is about to never ever ever be the same again, because you are raising to your highest being essence. The crown chakra is your unlimited self, right? It is the essence of who you are. That's why you're tapping into this new timeline, because you have been in a timeline of oppression long enough. That's an interesting card. It's like she's like a ghost, or there's like a veil over her with that big full moon faintly. And then she's got like the world. There's like a planet that looks like a world and a feather of ancestry and a couple of crystals. So I'm hearing maybe the oppression, from and the oppression from our ancestors, ancestral oppression, the oppression of the world. Interesting with the Universe right here, the oppression over the world, worldly oppression. I'm hearing with the crystals, the blue crystal for the throat chakra, the oppression of being able to really express our truth. And then the yellow crystal of our solar plexus, of really standing in our truth. The low vibrations associated with your solar plexus is shame, right? The when your throat chakra is sluggish or hyperactive and spinning too fast, it can actually cause you to break promises, obviously, right? It can make you, to not to just not show up as your true self. But that's changing with this World card. That's changing because the High Priestess she is the original divine feminine. She connects with source directly. She has a very intimate relationship with spirit. So perhaps that's why it was calling to you, because it is a sign. I mean, that is a major sign that the spirit, that your ancestors, that spirit wants to speak directly to you. So go within. Yeah. Yeah, go within. And it's okay. And then underneath that is the Seven of Swords, which is interesting because High Priestess and the Seven of Swords are both kind of known to be a little bit more secretive, a little bit more silent in their movement. So I'm hearing perhaps as you are maneuvering through the hard times, um, as you're going through this major transformation, that's what this is. That's all that this is. If you're going through it right now, this tower moment is resonating for you. It's because you are going through major judgment and transformation. But do it in silence, right? No need to tell everybody about it because not everybody's going to be able to understand it, is what I'm hearing. So be very, again, discerning of who it is that you're sharing your energy with. Underneath that was the Five of Pentacles, because not everyone's going to understand this growth, this metamorphosis that you're going through. A caterpillar that is transforming into a butterfly is not going to be able to relate to other caterpillars once it becomes a butterfly, right? So don't go trying to talk to a caterpillar once you become a butterfly and expect them to understand what you've gone through, because they have not gone through that, right? Caterpillars have to literally eat themselves in order to crystallize and metamorphosize into the cocoon and completely come out as an entirely different type of species that they showed up as when they first came into this world. That is the experience that the tower moment is putting you through. Yeah. So definitely. Okay, really beautiful. Um, really beautiful. Hey, young Jazz, welcome on. Glad you made it. You said, hey, beautiful, are you doing readings? So I am doing a general reading right now for this Tea and Tarot episode for the collective, feminine, masculine, and from spirit and everything. But I do have personal readings that I am offering that I will definitely get around, that I'll explain a little bit more about what I am doing. I do have some August promos for those who are interested in meeting directly. If this is your first time meeting, definitely stick around. We're almost done with the Tea and Tarot. We're going to see what Lemuria has to say, and then we're going to see what some next steps that we can take on this journey with today's reading. And then we're going to pull some T formations. Montano says a good listener needs to have a word to understand everything. Yeah. So, oh wow, you guys, this is beautiful. Look at this. Lemuria came out here talking about the soul star chakra merging with the divine. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Merging with the divine. That is what we're doing. Yeah, that is what is happening right now. Really beautiful. And then at the bottom of the deck we have is Realm Bridger. Because you are bridging the realms. Number 41. Sorry. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of commercials right now. Hold on. Un momento. I don't even know if you guys can even hear my hear the music or not. So it's probably just for me anyway. Um, so let's see here. We have the soul star chakra merging with the divine. That is what Lemuria is helping us with. And that makes so much sense with the high priestess, with the wheel of fortune, with the 10 of pentacles, with the 6 of cups, with the queen of wands, with the crone of pentacles and the queen of, yes, we are merging with the divine, merging, merging, merging with the divine. And then we have air, paradigm shift. So yes, this is an awakening that's happening. Lemuria is saying we see that you are awakening to a whole different perspective of life. All of these eyes, these are the eyes of your guardians, of your angels that are with you, watching you, protecting you with the flower of life. Yeah, she's holding like a little plant that's like uprooted, like a little flower. And it's like uprooted from her heart, literally. I wish you could see the details on these paintings by Izzy Ivy. It's just phenomenal. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Number 13 might be a significant number for some. That reduces to 4. We have the star seer. We have the fact that you are becoming a seer. You know, they say seers are ones who can see into um, the future or the unknown. They say that seers are ones that can see what others cannot because you're able to tap into that third eye. You are able to see stars. You're able to see the star that you are, stars around you. You might be able to even know and see the star quality within others, right? You're drawn to that bright light of a star. You are going up the ladder, rising, climbing to the star that you are. So communicate to co-create. There it is. There it is. Speak with your ancestors, speak with your guides, speak with with spirit, because they want to co-create with you. Really beautiful. That this card reminds me of the 3 of Pentacles, and it is number 21, which reduces to 3. 3 of Pentacles is working together, right? And then we have we have luminescence. You see that heart frequency is being activated, unfurling back to love, opening your heart to love. You are becoming number 35, reduces to 8. Maybe some of you, that's your soul path number 3 or 5 or 8. Maybe you are age 35, age 21, 46. I mean, I guess you could be 10 and 13, but I wouldn't imagine you'd be here if you were. And then look at this, you guys. We have the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we have 3 chakras that are out here, and they're all the high vibrational chakras. Oh, wow. Sens is 46. There we go. Love that. I love that. That's my birthday too, 4/6. So that's why we're connected, right? You are a star seer. You are a star seer. You're able to and also see the star within you. Look at these chakras here: the throat, the crown, and the soul star. Number 8, 9, and 10. You are taking the steps, Lemuria says. You are awakening your third eye. These are the three of the highest three of your chakras. Your third eye is awakening so that you can see the power. You see that pyramid, just like the universe card. The codes within you are awakening so that you can come into. Oh, sorry. You said the hey 755 media. You said the chat's blocking the cards. My bad. I'll pull it up here. I didn't realize that. You can see how this pyramid is lifting up, rising up. He said thank you and hello. Hello, welcome for being. Thank you for being on and welcome. Welcome for being on. I just love that this is here. I love so much that we have these three chakras. And that they're the highest of them because that we are tapping into our most intelligent portion of our soul with that third eye. We are able to, our clairvoyance is awakening, our connection with spirit is strengthening, our imagination is transmuting the false interpretations of this world, the false illusions of this world. It's like I'm hearing we're coming out of the matrix. This is a conversation for those who are again bridging those realms, going between the 5D and the 3D. We are the bridge between heaven and earth is what I'm hearing. Yeah. I also hear with the crown chakra, the unlimited self, right? That was that, here it is, that we were just talking about. The light and the pyramid behind her, this universe card. Go within. You see how she's meditating. Be still, quiet your mind. If you need to take a bath, if you need to, you know, set up your altar and just put on some incense and music that can just help you quiet. If you need to journal, just do that so that you can tap into what your soul, what your unlimited self is trying to say because you are merging. I'm also hearing with with these three chakras coming out that we have completed all of our other our not completed, but we have aligned our other chakras from the throat down. And now we are tapping into our 5D self. We are again merging heaven and earth as the being, as the light being. We are manifesting our highest timeline. If you this is interesting for you, I do recommend that you might want to take a look at my chakra healing series that I have on my channel, Princess Leah 888, because before I did my soul cleansing journey, I did the chakra healing series for each of the chakras that Izzy Ivy painted and connected with. So there might be some messages in the third eye, in the crown chakra, and in the soul star chakra that may be of resonance for you if this message has resonated for you tonight. Definitely, I will link those. I will link those videos in the description box after this too, if you are interested in that. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Mark, what'd you say? Don't reach so far. What you mean? Am I reaching? I don't know what you mean. There is a linearity to this, but it can still be universally applicable. Yeah, for sure. Montano says she can sing good too. Thanks, you're so kind. Um, oh, hi, Joke. I am not doing personal readings right now, but I appreciate you asking. If you'd like to meet one on one, we can definitely do so. I am going to link that information in the description box for those who are interested after this live. The next action steps that we can take right now from the four agreements is the very first agreement to be impeccable with your word. Oh, Joker Poker says it was a joke. You didn't get it. I guess your name was Joker Poker, so sorry. I wasn't even reading it. I'm sorry. I guess I just thought. I apologize. I am channeling. I can't handle it. All of this conversation at the same time. Forgive me. Um, that's okay. So you lost me. You lost me too. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna carry on with this because it's hard for me to channel and human at the same time sometimes. So let's just go ahead. Since we are so close to the end, we have been live for about an hour and a half now. Be impeccable with your word, okay? So the next steps that we can take right now with all of this, as we know that we're coming into something so beautiful and so divine, cultivate faith. Yes, cultivate faith. And look, there's that flower growing in his third eye. So I'm going to read the little back message on here that says, to have great faith is to have great power because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. Really beautiful. Cultivate faith. I like that a lot. Very much. So, what is next? Yes, as much as needed, especially again, as we know, we're going through it. We're going through it. The ringer is here. The strength is within us. Cultivate faith. So, we have our final T formations. Thank you so much, you all, for being here with me tonight. I really appreciate all of your conversations and participations. Thank you for those who have been positive and supportive. And we'll see what Spirit has to say before we close out. Number one here is activate purpose. Now, this is where you can't really see it, so I can't really show you. But know that if this is your first time tuning into my Tea and Tarot live, I always do the following day a message on my daily divine message. I will do the recap of this reading here so you can see the cards directly. Of what we unfolded. So if you like doing that, like watching and seeing the messages and see what other additional messages may be coming when you see the pictures directly of the cards, just know that that will be posted the day after this Tea and Tarot live is posted as well, which will go public this following Tuesday. So stay tuned. Activating purpose, you guys. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. Activating purpose. I'm going to put that on the crown chakra. I don't know. I almost want to put that on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to put it on the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn by Ralph Waldo Emerson. I love that. It always takes me back to all you need is a mustard seed of faith, right? One mustard seed of faith can move mountains. A creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. One acorn of faith. Yes. Do not forget. I'm going to put that on the Crone of Pentacles. Nope, I changed my mind. I'm going to put that on the Cultivate Faith. Yeah, of our next steps from the Four Agreements. Then we have Friendship is a Sheltering Tree. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Friendship is a Sheltering Tree by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Yes. I like that. Friendship. I will either want to put that on the Strength card. I'm going to put that on the Strength card. Or the Six of Cups. But I'm going to put it on the Strength card. The principal ingredient of life is love. Yeah. Isn't it though? I'm going to put that on the Lovers card. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. And then our final T formation for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. There is pleasure in the pathless woods by Lord Byron. There is pleasure in the pathless woods. Sometimes you do not know where you're going, but still find pleasure where you are. Let's put that on the Six of Swords just because literally they are just trying to get to another, get to the other side. There is no path, just trying to get out of Dodge. Really beautiful. Really beautiful, you guys. This was such a great reading. Thank you so much for vibing so high with me tonight. I appreciate you all for being here and for tapping in. If you guys are all just tapping in, tuning in right now, I appreciate you joining. I know you're asking some questions, but I am getting ready to close out. So I appreciate that you are here so much. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888. You can also hit the notification bell to know whenever I am going live. And you asked where did I get my top? It's super cute. Thank you. They were gifts, so can tell you from the universe. But anyway, thank you all. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so. I will put the description, my information in the description box after this, and then you can hopefully come back and catch it when I post it publicly for Tea and Tarot Tuesday this following week. But if you would like to book a personal reading with me, right now I do have an August promo going on for those who have not booked a reading with me yet. Your first pre-recorded reading will be complimentary. It'll be free. I will pull 3 cards from Spirit on any topic that you are desiring to know more interest about. And I am happy to do that for you. I will share that pre-recorded message to you over a private link. If you have booked a reading with me before and you would like to come back and book a full Tea and Tarot live reading where we can chat together one-on-one, and also if you are within the United States, receive a 1-ounce loose leaf tea of my handcrafted mango ginger yerba mate. That's a part of my Femrims apothecary. I'd be happy to do so, and that is also on sale for the month of August for the 8-8 Lionsgate portal that we had this month that was so abundant. That discount is on sale right now for only $88 for the full tea and tarot reading. So if those are things that you are interested in, you would like to get to know me, you would like to chat and get together for a personal reading, you can email me at femrims811@gmail.com, or you can find me on my social media on TikTok or Instagram at princessleah888. Someone asked earlier if there are ways to donate to this beautiful love tribe of conscious love. And yes, you can. Love donations are always accepted. You can send those to my Cash App or Venmo at Princess Leah 888. And until next time, I give you so much love and grace and gratitude and humility. And thank you so much for being here. The light within me honors and appreciates and adores and is so grateful for the light within you. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.